I'm trying to learn hard flips. I have a ton of tricks down. I'll show you those first, but my main problem is I can't get my back foot on my board when I do a hard flip. So here we go.
Hey man, so thanks a lot for sending in your video. I really do appreciate it. I like the Revive deck, extra points for that. You also get extra points for skating in some room of your house, which is pretty rad. I wish I could do that. Cool, so good, pop shove it, front shove. Front shove could use some more work, definitely, because you're gonna try and learn the kickflip front shove, which otherwise known as the Hardflip. Good, varial flip. Good, a lot of these tricks are good. Nice, backside flip, you got it. But definitely continue practicing these every single day. You could definitely work on getting them down more just to increase the board control. Just a little smoother and stuff like that, just to get the board more under your control.
Positioning for hard flips is like this. It's kind of weird. It's not what you use, but that's what I do.
Okay, yeah, these tricks, yeah, hard flip, kind of hard. Difficult one.
So yeah, that's my front foot. Here's my back foot. I can't do my back foot at all.
Interesting. So yeah, it looks like it is kind of, you're at that practice step of just learning how to flick it.
So yeah, if you could help me, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
And the thing that's so weird about this trick and the reason why it requires so much control is you are kick flipping off the same side that you're shoving. So you are causing the board to shove it towards your foot that is doing the kick flip, which is just the weirdest, oddest angle. So you can see how you jumped really far back and then you just kind of kicked the board out. There's a very exact reason why I have this foot position, and it's so very important. Your foot position is not that much different, but what I do recommend is pointing your toe a little more forward. Like your front foot is a little more back on the board, and it's a little more straight. Like not straight like your toes pointed off, but more straight like your toes pointed to the side. So definitely you need your toes pointed off towards the front. And yeah, you definitely got to just practice a lot more with stepping off with your back foot, like this step right here. But you see how, like, I purposely stepped off with my back foot so it landed on the ground, but the board also spun really close to me and right underneath me. And the thing is, you have to be able to flick the board faster, and you have to get it to do that rotation faster. So that's what you need to practice, because right now your board is spinning so slow and it's going so far away from you that it's just not controlled well enough underneath you. This is one of those weird tricks that it doesn't feel like any other tricks, and it doesn't feel like it should. It is an odd one. It is a really weird one. Once you get it down, it is quite easy, actually, even though it's called the hard flip. It is quite easy because it does flick right underneath you, but it is also really, like, it's kind of one of those tricks that you pop, you flick with your front foot, and then you think to yourself, is the board underneath me? Is it flipping? But then next thing you know, you catch it with your front foot, put both feet down, and you've landed. So it is. It's just kind of weird, and it's kind of blind, and it's very hard to see. So again, let's just break this down. You see how straight my front foot was, and then my back foot popped forward. And one thing I'm going to highly suggest, actually you really have to just improve your frontside shove-its, because you have to get that back foot able to do that frontside shove-it super fast, super easily, and very consistent. It's definitely a prerequisite to the hard flip. I cannot understate that enough. And then the other thing that you have to work on is just flipping it fast and getting your front foot out of the way. So you see how my front foot just kind of curves around the nose as it flips over, and then my front foot comes back. So once you get that and you've practiced it enough and you're landing with your back foot on the ground but flipping the board close underneath you, then you just pop the whole thing, lift your back knee up high, and then once your front foot catches the board and puts it down, you can put your back foot back on. Cool, so I know that was a lot of steps, but definitely practice them and you will get there for sure. For any of you guys looking to master some of the basics or some of the more advanced tricks, check out Skateboarding Made Simple. There are 4 volumes. They are the most detailed videos I have ever made. They are available at brailleskateboarding.com as digital downloads. Check it out.